like high quality cheddar, when you slice it really thin, it's going to crumble up. This, but it's got a much sharper flavor than this. This is very mild. This much sharper. Usually we see this with like something added to it, like pepper jack or something like that. Very much a California style. Huh? Yeah, I mean, they're both good milk and cheese because they're cheap. Right? But still expensive, okay? When I say cheap, yes, okay, it's cheap relative to cheese, but still expensive. So, as an example, this is probably I think it comes in 1.3 kg blocks. This comes in 450 gram blocks. This one costs the same price as this. Right? So a third the size, same price. They're still all really expensive. Anytime you got cheese in front of you, even if it's cheap cheese, it's still ridiculously expensive. Okay? That's why nachos are so expensive in places, right?
Like $19 for it.
Yeah, 19, 20, 25, 30, 35 bucks because the cheese is so expensive. All right, and then the Brie Camembert, our beautiful, not much got the flavor there. And then the Boursin, and this is kind of a soft, spreadable cheese. Again, American style cheese. This is an American kind of, I guess equivalent would be like spreadable cream cheese.
Yeah, like a flavored cream cheese.
Yeah. So we've got a little bit of a depth of flavor. It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Stuff to record.
Yeah. And then feta goat cheese is going to be different than all of this. As soon as you try this, super sharp, right? Very much again, not as sharp as it could be. All right? So go ahead, grab some toothpicks, start tasting cheeses. And you don't know when you pick a favorite, this is not compulsory.
Oh, apologies.
Not compulsory. Maybe in 85 years. Don't eat cheese. You're going to be cooking school, you need to eat things, right? I talked about that in Guatemala. Don't eat that. They don't have Indian food here. So what are you going to do? Not eat? Eat. So you don't want to be cooked. Is that it? You're not going to be cooked. Because you need to know what these things taste like, right? That's the game. Everybody, that's the game. Okay, so you got a favorite? Yeah, that one's got the best flavor. Like that one's got flavor. These all kind of end up being kind of a variation of the same thing. Like, is there much difference between this Brie and this Camembert? Yeah. Like, there isn't all that much difference, but if we had like super good quality Brie and a super good quality Camembert, you would see the difference.
So what is the difference?
Well, there should be a it's actually, the Camembert should be runnier and the Brie should be a little firmer. and there should be some flavor difference. These to me taste exactly the same. They do taste sweet.
Oh, shit.
Like I don't get my mom.
Finally, I saw your girlfriend.
It's pretty minimal.
No, no.
Come on, let's have
I tried it already.
Yes.
Chef is not trying anything. Even Manoj tried. He didn't try it.
And
I try everything.
take that,
Let's have
and then you start to age it out. Right? It can form into other things. Right? It can really do other things. So it's actually, you know, it's like. Yeah, I know that is-
Big salad.
Okay, so of these, this is my favorite.
That one?
You want to cook? Why? You don't like it? You want to cook?
And your mouth.
I'm going to get on.
All right. We are at the end of block 3. So, unlucky for you guys, no more meat.
Yeah,
Twice.
that's sad.
Not 3 or 4 times. It's so much better if you got 3 or 4 times.
How many blocks have you taught here, Chef?
Oh.
Oh, okay. You're just on this one. Do they like shift the instructors around?
Yeah, we have a shoes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, right over here. Thank you very much.
Do you like
Okay, so.
What are we doing with the location?
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys are done this block. I'm gonna do your marks. You owe me a reflection. You owe me a reflection. Today. Yesterday. So if you haven't got it in yet, get it in. All right. Gonna have all your marks. Everything will be marked by Tuesday, maybe Tuesday, but more or less, I'm gonna have most of the marking done this weekend. All right. From my perspective, looking at you guys, a lot of you are unfocused, right? Unfocused, and not really coming in with a plan each day. You rely on whoever in your group is the focused one to get you through the day. That will only carry you so far, because what's going to happen is that person who's been getting you through the day is going to give up on you, right? And let you decide, yes, you go swim for yourself. And now, oh my God, why are you being like that? You helped me out all the way through, and now you're not helping me anymore. You're so terrible. You're what a terrible person. Look in the mirror when you say that, right? When you think the other person is the one that's giving you the problem, look in the mirror and say, I'm the problem here. Kitchens are hard places. You know why? Why? You know why, Sansu? You have to work. You have to work. And you have to sweat. Alright? Kitchens are places where you're going to sweat. If you're not sweating, if your default position, and so many of you are this, And then you see me, and then I'm gone. Back to this thing. Right? And one person or two people in the group are running around doing everything else, and you're standing. And then you see me again. Or this. Right? Walking back and forth isn't working. You need to have a plan for every single day. Right? You're going down into pastry. You're going to be responsible for a product every single day. Okay? You're going to be responsible for a product every single day. You. So, my group. There is no group. Right? You. Everybody, it starts to get real from here on in. Right? Block 4, block 5, block 6, block 7, right? Block 8. These are classes where the foundation stuff, 1, 2, and 3, done. Now you need to start to stand on your own 2 feet. And I've told you over and over again, you need to come in with a plan. You need to have looked at the recipes. You need to have understood what's going on. I talked to you about it in block 1. Talked to you about it in block 3. You cannot say you weren't told about it. Alright? Instructors are going to expect, we're going to have expectations now. Right? We have expectations now. We've been through this, right? You're supposed to understand how the kitchen is operating a little bit. Some of you are operating at a high level. Some of you are operating at a little bit lower level. Some of you are operating at no level. Right? Some of you have skated through this month and haven't really done anything. You've done enough to pass, you've done all the assignments, but here, you haven't done anything. I don't want to do the eggs. I don't want to take orders. Right? I don't want to do the eggs. I don't want to take orders. Why are you here? Right? Why are you here? You don't want to do eggs, don't want to take the orders. Why are you showing up? Be here for a reason. Listen, if you're 19 years old, if you're 20 years old, if you're 21 years old, I'm here to tell you now. Okay, I'm here to tell you now. The world owes you nothing. Everybody? The world owes you nothing. Because you're you doesn't mean you're going to get something. I know my parents used to tell me you're special. Right? My mom used to tell me, Keith, you're my special boy, because I was the youngest. Keith, you're my special boy. Right? Yeah. My brothers didn't like that so much. So, yeah. I learned the hard way that special boy isn't a good thing to be called. Yeah. Looking at Sansu again. What are you looking at me, chef? Just looking at you forward, right? Yeah. And then guess what? I went out to the working world and found out, guess what? You know what kept me in my jobs? It's not because I'm a special boy at all. Yeah, work hard. Yeah, work hard. Chef tells me what to do one time. Yes, all right, chef, this is how you do it. You told me how to do it this way, every single time. That's how I do it. When a sous chef would come and say, why are you doing it that way? Because he told me to do it that way. That's why. Anybody ever watch Forrest Gump? You ever see that show, Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump, right? When that general's in Forrest Gump's face and says, Gump, what's your only job in this army? To do exactly what you tell me to do. Gump, you're a goddamn genius. That's the truth. Your only job in the kitchen is to do exactly what the chef tells you to do. It's going to be hard for some of you because you've grown up somebody's special boy. Right? I haven't had to do anything in my life. Right? Even though I was the special boy in the house, I still had to make my bed and I still had to make sure that all my chores were done before I could go and play with my friends. Even though I was the special boy so-and-so. Everybody, it's about work ethic. Okay? There's no hiding. There's no hiding in kitchens. Right, Julia?
Yes, chef. No
Is there hiding in kitchens?
No.
Yeah, can you hide? Can you hide from work in kitchens, Julia?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. And if you do hide from work,
It's not
what
gonna
happens?
last long.
Let's say exactly. If you hide from work, you know what happens? One day you come in and go, hey, where's Julia? Yeah, I don't know where Julia is. Julia's gone. Really? What happened to Julia? Who knows? Right? Right, Julia? Yeah? Or else, the other one that comes in is somebody comes in with this big resume. They started as a chef de partie. 2 weeks later, first cook. 2 weeks later, third cook. 2 weeks later, dishwashing. Then, yeah, even then, maybe sometimes, maybe not so much. Kitchens are result-based places. Everybody needs to be dialed in on results. And guess what? Here's the good thing. Here's the good thing, Sang. Here's the good thing. At one point in this class and in block 1, you've all shown me you can do this. Right? At one point, you've all showed me you can do this. So if you do that one time, now we just have to get some more consistent all the time. Right? No hiding. Although I'm going to want to hide. Okay, everyone, good luck. Good luck in the rest of the program. Sure.
So Chef from Next Drop came up earlier. He's going to send us a message on Google with stuff we need and the teachers any reading, and we'll meet downstairs in the meeting room.
7 o'clock. All right? Be on time. Do not show up at 7:15, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Sorry I'm late, Chef. 9 o'clock. Sorry I'm late, Chef.
I remember when I was in block 1, Chef was my instructor, and I remember you said, don't show up at 7:01, you're late, that's late. I came early, I didn't want to be late.
Yeah, I used to watch the clock at 7:01. So, and what time do I take attendance in this class? 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because you sure already made it.
Yeah, get in here.
The only time block 2 hours
Yeah. Wasting time. Wasting time. Wasting time. All right, everyone, listen, good luck. You can do this work if you want to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. If I can do this, you can do this. Believe me. I had no special skills when I started cooking. All right? Everyone, good luck in block 4. And I'm going to say block 2. Block 1 for so long. Yeah. All right. Good luck, everyone. Thank you very much for your hard work over the month. It was good. Everyone, marks on Friday. Or marks on Tuesday. Maybe early. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you very much. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Weekend.
What topic?